Well, hello guys, it is Air Legend, and today I am doing What If Naruto Was Neglected Part 6. Last time we left off when Naruto fought Menma and Mito and utterly defeated them all, and the Leaf invasion arc begins. So let's get into this video. Rose and Naruto were about to start their battle. Suddenly, they heard boom in the village as they saw the giant snakes were crushing the buildings in Konoha. Suddenly, the the supposed Kazekage, revealed himself to be Orochimaru, and the sound force start to make the barrier. In last part, I make a mistake telling you guys that the sand was not in the invasion, but it was wrong as I confused my other what if with this one. So I apologize for this. But there is a simple twist to this that this time Shikaku did not will not attack Konoha as Naruto has already made the seal correct on Kara, which infuriated Orochimaru, but he decided to do his plan without Shikaku. This time, Naruto make 1000 shadow clones and ordered all of them to help Konoha ninja to defeat sand and sound ninjas so that they can protect their home. Even though Naruto do not like the people of Konoha very much, but he did not hate Konoha itself as he saw there were many good peoples in Konoha. So he decided to help the people of Konoha. After that, he simply went towards the barrier. Sorry guys for the past. As I was saying, Naruto decided to help his father to defeat Orochimaru, so he went towards the barrier. They saw the Sound Four were keeping the barrier up. Luckily for Naruto, he has already placed a seal on his father so that he can teleport to him anytime he wants. In this time, Jiraiya, Tsunade, third Hokage, and Minato were in the barrier as they were more than enough to defeat Orochimaru, but they had a surprise coming. Minato told Orochimaru that he had no chance against four of them as all of them are Kage level fighters. Orochimaru laughed at it. He said, I know about it, Minato, but I have a surprise for this. Then, regarding that, all of you are Kage level, so it would be fair that you would fight Kages. This comment surprised Hiruzen as he had a thought about it, what is coming. Orochimaru quickly made hand signs as three coffins came out of the ground. The first coffin opened as everyone's eyes wide opened as it was first Hokage. In second coffin there was second Hokage, and in third one everyone was shocked to see third Raikage as considered to be fastest Kage to ever live. The father of the fourth Raikage. As Orochimaru this time instead of Minato has searched his corpse so that he can use third Raikage for Edo Tensei. Everyone was shocked to see these people. After that, all three of them came out as Hiruzen and second Hokage and first Hokage catch up for some time. As third Hokage was sad to see his former. Third Hokage was shocked to see his former senses, and he was very angry on Orochimaru to disturb his senses from the death as the souls are being now controlled by Orochimaru. Orochimaru took control of the Kages and decided to attack the Minato and his companions, which are Jiraiya, Tsunade, and third Hokage. All of them start fighting. First Hokage was shocked to see his granddaughter there. He was a bit emotional, but he had no time for it because he was being controlled by the Orochimaru. A battle begins with first, second, and third Raikage there, with current Hokage and third Hokage and Jiraiya and Tsunade. The battle first began on the side of the Minato as he was using flying Raijin and other techniques such as Rasengan and different techniques to keep up with the Kages. But he quickly saw that they were reforming as there was no chance of them winning at this rate. Jiraiya decided to use his sealing technique to seal away their souls, but they were proving very difficult as in this timeline Orochimaru summoned them with most of their power, but he was careful enough to take control of them. Otherwise, first Hokage or other Kages would easily break out of his control. So he made himself a bit stronger so that he can keep up with the control of the Kages. The battle was going very firmly. Third Hokage was fighting second Hokage, and third Raikage was taking on Jiraiya and Tsunade, and first Hokage was fighting Minato. After that, the fourth and third Hokage and Jiraiya Tsunade were losing stamina very drastically, but the Kage, reanimated Kages had no problem of stamina as they had unlimited chakra and they were reanimated. So no matter how many times their body were destroyed, they were easily came out of it. After that, Naruto, first Hokage, second Hokage decided to use his water style technique, water style, while the first Hokage was keeping all of them in the wood style so that they cannot escape the technique. Minato was trying to use flying Raijin, but he was unable to as its chakra was being absorbed by the first Hokage wood style technique. Suddenly, wood spikes came out of the ground and started attacking second, third, and first Hokage. First Hokage was a bit shocked to see this, as suddenly Naruto came in with a flash. A yellow flash came in front of Minato, as suddenly all the pieces of all the woods that were holding the fourth, third, and Jiraiya Tsunade cut into pieces, and Naruto had a sword in his hands. Naruto quickly made hand signs, and suddenly they would start attacking, try to grab the reanimated Kages. First Hokage was shocked to see that. He asked, "Who are you, and how are you able to use this boot style?" Naruto smirked. He told him that it was a gift from the person of which you were the reincarnation. First Hokage was shocked to hear this. He asked, "What are you talking about?" Naruto said, "I wish I could tell you, but it's time for you to go back to the death zone as you have no place in the living world." Naruto quickly made hand signs and said, "Water, water dragon," from the moisture of the atmosphere towards second Hokage. Second Hokage was shocked to see this, as this kid has the same affinity of water as he has, and he can apparently use the first Hokage wood style techniques very precisely. They were shocked, but third Raikage was proving to be a difficulty, just like in Warzone, as all the attacks, no matter how difficult and dangerous they were proving nothing compared to third Raikage. Naruto quickly see that, as he was thinking of a way to capture or release all of them. Naruto had no choice but to use his trump card. Naruto closed his eyes and told all of them to step back, as this is going to be very dangerous for them. Minato and third Hokage was a bit shocked, but Jiraiya told Naruto that don't be cocky, as they are the previous Kages and we can help. Naruto says, "Don't worry, I will handle myself." Naruto opened his eyes. As he opened his eyes, everyone utterly were utterly shocked. Orochimaru's eyes widened when he saw those eyes that were glowing purple in Naruto's eyes. Jiraiya quickly recognized the dojutsu. He told Minato that that is the legendary Rinnegan. When Minato heard that, he was shocked to hear it. He asked Jiraiya, "How is this even possible? That Rinnegan was supposed to be only wielded by the Sage of Six Paths." Jiraiya had no answer to it, and Tsunade and third Hokage were also shocked. Previous Hokages were also shocked because they heard about the legend of Sage of Six Paths and its legendary dojutsu. Orochimaru wants now Naruto's body at any cost, even if he had to somehow release the soul and chakra of the nine tails from Naruto's body to capture his body because he wants the original Rinnegan and with its ultimate power. He ordered Hokages to attack Naruto only. All Hokage dashes toward Naruto. Naruto simply raised his hand and said, "Almighty push." As all of the Hokages and were pushed back towards Orochimaru. Orochimaru quickly saved himself as all of the Kages dash hit the barrier. Orochimaru was shocked as he knew that ability, just like Pain used it against himself. Naruto said, "Almighty pull." But first he opened the King of Hell. As you already know, it can separate the souls and start separating the souls of the first, second, and third Raikage souls from the reanimated bodies and capture them all. But he did not send or sealed them away. As a matter of fact, he can control the King of Hell very easily. So he released the soul. Orochimaru was shocked that this kid has ruined everything as he has released the souls of the previous Kages from the reanimation and has destroyed the reanimation that Orochimaru has worked so hard to make. Naruto said, "Okay, now it's time for you to die, Orochimaru." Orochimaru was scared for his life this time as he did not want to be captured or anything. So he tried to escape, but Naruto quickly came up to him. Naruto said, "I have many ways to kill you, but it will be most as it would be most good that I will take your soul away, just like I did with Kages. But you will not be lucky enough that I will release your soul, but I will capture it and seal it away forever. You will not even have an afterlife." Orochimaru was scared for his life this time. He was so scared. He did not want to die here, and not so manner that his soul will not be released and captured for eternity. He tried his best to run, but Naruto said, "Almighty pull." As Orochimaru was pulled toward Naruto, Naruto started seeking, splitting his soul from his body, as his soul was captured in King of Hell and eaten by it. Naruto also gained the knowledge and jutsu that Orochimaru had ever learned and knew. And Naruto also knew about his many secrets, so he quickly destroyed Orochimaru so that Kabuto cannot take his cells or DNA or anything. Naruto said the war is over as all of his clones were dispersed. They sound Ghanis, all of them sound were destroyed by Konoha. Minato and everyone was shocked because Naruto not only defeated the Kages but also defeated the Orochimaru and destroyed him once and for all. because now Orochimaru can never come back and take over anybody's body. Jiraiya and Tsunade were the and Kushina were the most were the people who were most shocked because they thought that Naruto was a failure and he can never be a prodigy or anything comparable to it. Now they were proven wrong. It was just like a slap on their faces, as is standing there, stronger than even them, who were considered themselves to be Sanins, the legendary, cannot be rivaled by anyone. After that, Naruto dispersed his clones as 1000 clones were dispersed as all of their memories came back to him. It was a bit hard for Naruto, but with the help of Kurama, he was able to cope with the knowledge and minimize the damage on his brain. The war was over. After that, all of them went to their respective work. After some days, the Konoha and Sand made an alliance as Konoha came to realization that they were tricked by the Orochimaru as the Kazekage is already dead. And this time Naruto made friends with Gaara and told him about his story and told him that it is okay that he can be his friend if he wants and now he can sleep as he had already sealed the Shikaku in it. Gaara was happy because now he has a friend who he can trust and be a good companion of. Gaara told him that he will meet him when he will become a Kazekage. Then both of them will have a cup of tea together. Naruto agreed to it, saying that I will become Hokage just like my father, so that I can prove to the world that I am not a monster as well. Hope you do the same. Gaara agreed to it, and both of them went to their respective places. Gaara went to his sand village and Naruto in Konoha. Naruto helped many people during the war as now the people started to realize that they were wrong about Naruto and some of them started to praise him like a hero as he was the one with most who was helping the most people with the help of his shadow clones as most of the people recognized him to be their savior. After that, after some time, Naruto was summoned. Naruto, Menma, Mito, Rose, and Shikamaru were summoned in the council. First of all, the council was on summit. Naruto was summoned there, and all of them were promoted to Chunins. Shikamaru was promoted because of his intelligence. Menma and Mito were promoted because of their skills as a shinobi. Sorry guys for the pause. And Naruto and Rose were promoted because they were both on the finals as Naruto was the one with the most wins and with the most talent. Naruto was given the rank of elite chunin above the ranks of other, which quite pisses off Menma as he was still not ready to accept that Naruto was much better than him. But Mito accepted it and apologized to Naruto. Naruto told her that he holds no grudges against anyone, not even him, her, or Menma or his mother. Though he will forgive all of them, but he will remember things and will never forget, but will forgive. Mita was happy as she promised him to be his sister once again and she will like and behave like his sister. Naruto accepted it. After that, others were dismissed, but was not. All of the council members were looking at him. Most of them were not happy, mostly civilian council, as they did not want Naruto to have such power of. First of all, he had the wood style and Uzumaki chakra chains. Now he has the 60% of the chakra of the nine tails, as they thought that he has only the soul, so that they can harm him anyways, and the soul will not react as the soul did not hurt the chakra. Now they were scared for their lives that this little demon has now the chakra of the nine tails as well. But Danzo was most interested in his eyes, the Rinnegan. As the civilian council knew less about the Rinnegan, Danzo spoke. Okay, kid, now it's time for you to explain that how do you have those powers? Starting with the wood style, would you like to explain? Tsunade said. Naruto said, yes, I have the wood style, but I don't know how. Because I cannot answer it. Tsunade said, what do you mean by that? She was a bit angry on this. Naruto said, because I can do it naturally. I do not have to do anything to gain wood style. One day it came up on its own. It was a very sufficient answer, but she wanted to argue because Naruto was no senju. So how can he have it? But Naruto made it clear that he don't even know himself. So she did not argue on it. Kushina asked, what about chakra chains? Naruto told her that on his journey he went to many difficulties and he unlocked chakra chains on his own. Kushina was not having it as she wanted to know more. Naruto said, it is very obvious that I am an Uzumaki, half of it, so it is most likely for me to awaken my Kekkei. It is no harm, because I don't think that Uchihas were asked about their Sharingan when they awaken it, that how they awoke it. Kushina was a bit angry on this comment, as she did not like Naruto that much, as she thought that her children's other two children were supposed to be stronger than him. But she was having a change of heart when Naruto saved Minato, as Minato told her that Naruto was the one who saved all of them, otherwise they would have lost their chakra and most likely the fight against Hashirama and other reanimated kages. Danzo spoke. What about the eyes then? Naruto said, it seems that I was gifted with the Rinnegan, with the power of Rinnegan from birth. I just awoke it when a random Chunin attacked me. All of the council members were a bit angry, but they cannot argue with it, as Naruto was the one who had the support of civilians now, and the Hokage was his father, as he was supporting him as well. Jiraiya and Tsunade can, as well as third Hokage, Jiraiya and Tsunade cannot argue with it, as Naruto was the one who played the most important role against the was the one who had the most important role against the Kages and Orochimaru, and was the one who killed Orochimaru as well, which helped to improve his reputation in the eyes of the villagers. So Naruto was dismissed for now, as Danzo wanted the eyes of Naruto, as he thought it would help him to take over Konoha. But unlikely, he knew that if he go against Naruto, he will be killed. And there is no doubt that he will die. But before Naruto left, Tsunade sensed something. Tsunade said, "Stop, Naruto," right there. Naruto stopped, and Tsunade asked, "Please lift your headband, will you?" Naruto said, "Why should I do that?" Tsunade said, "Just do it, please." As she sensed something. When Naruto lifted, she was shocked to see a mark on Naruto's head. She asked Naruto, "How possibly can he have died?" She was angry on this. As she was angry on it, as she thought she was the only one who had the mark of 100 healing, and how can he have it? Naruto said, "Why? Why do you ask?" She said, "That mark, that technique belongs to her." Naruto laughed at it. He started laughing. Tsunade was getting angry and angrier. Naruto said, "Actually, you do not deserve that mark." As everyone was shocked. Everyone was shocked hearing that. She said, "What do you mean?" Naruto said, "You are hardly any Uzumaki, so I don't think you deserve that mark, on my opinion, of course. Even though you did a good job of it." She was angry. She said, "What do you mean by Uzumaki? And how? What is the relation between that mark and Uzumaki?" Naruto said, "Oh, really now? You do know that, don't you?" Now Tsunade was sweating a bit, as she thought that if Naruto knew about this, her reputation will be destroyed. Naruto said, "Okay, if you want me to explain everything to them, then I will do it happily." Naruto said, "That technique of 100 healing you are so proud of, that was taught you by Mito Uzumaki, as that technique of 100 healing originally belongs to the Uzumakis, as it is their secret technique." Everyone there was shocked, as they thought that she came up with the jutsu. Naruto said, "I don't mind using that, even though you did a good job, just because you did a good job of it. And you are a small percentage of Uzumaki, so you can use it. But don't stop people start other people teaching it." Mm. Sorry guys for the pause, as my brother came. Okay, where was I? Naruto said, "Just don't start teaching it to other people, as you know that it is a secret Uzumaki technique and you cannot teach it to other people." Yeah, where was I? Naruto told her to not teach anyone about this technique, as only Uzumakis are allowed to use this technique, as it is their secret technique. Okay, guys, here I will leave this video. Thank you.